Good day and welcome. My name is Fondas and today we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as Great Britain. So, let's bump up the speed to 4 and let's start to make something happen, because last episode we did all the setup, we did everything we could possibly do to prepare ourselves for the coming wars. We're just waiting for factories on Canal 9, for production to be filled, for more units to be, well, not recruited. We haven't been recruiting any units. We were halting production on our tanks, so we shouldn't recruit any tank units. We could train up some infantry divisions. We'll set that up in the East Midlands. And we will... How many should we build? Let's start with... Whoa, let's start with 4. 4 extra units, infantry divisions. We cannot add anything spectacular to it, can we? Some mobile battalions? No. We don't have any experience. Let's just train these 3. Time is still going. We have a few units that are not fully trained. We should start training them. We do that by creating a training unit, putting them to garrison here. Whoa. Garrison area. Garrison Birmingham, sure. Birmingham is our trading position. And you will start to exercise. Thank you. These people, they will be recruited directly into the exercise unit. Exercise unit doesn't have any infantry equipment and support equipment, and thus is not training. So that is because we now need a total of 15,926 infantry equipment. So we have enough artillery. Let's see, remilitarization of the Rhineland. Oh goody, we have limited rearmament ready. Right, put it on pause. We will issue an objection as well. And we have our national focus complete. So that is the limited rearmament, which will give us 2 building slots, 2 civilian factories in Hong Kong and Kenya. Very good. Motorized army. Cannot do anything of these others because of world tension not being there. We can do reinforce the empire. Coastal fort, colonial lead, fortification, or home defense. Well, let's go for Royal Tank Regiment first. Let's go through Motorized Army and then Royal Tank. We have insufficient resources. Insufficient resources for oil. Such a pity. What can we do about it? Let's stop producing these gladiators, these fighters, and let's start producing more infantry equipment. It should help that solve that problem. We did get some civilian factories, right? And they've been assigned automatically to building more military factories. We still have oil shortage. How is that possible? Motorized, how many do we have of that now? 6 plus, we need way more of that. We need to start building more motorized vehicles and less interwar bombers. Yeah, let's stop producing interwar bombers as well. Put that on infantry equipment. Oh, it's already on infantry equipment. There we go. This will mean that we start recruiting as well. No, no, no. Why? Because we have people not having equipment. Like even these? These are fully supplied. Because these are training. Has to happen. 15, 3, 12. Let's put any more factories that come online into the infantry equipment. We need way more of that. Granted, we also need more of everything else, but these people are all regulars. There's some even green. Most of them are actually very shit. We could, alternatively, we could just disband them and recruit them back home. But it will mean abandoning the north of Africa. Abandoning Cairo, which is a place where 6.5 million people live. Another 3.5 million people. The rest of Africa is not so impressive. Well, there's still 5 million here. 4 million. It's just people living there. Is there any resources? Resources map mode. There we go. Resources. There's some rubber, tungsten, and chromium. Which we have enough of. Well, it's basically our whole chromium supply. What do we use chromium for? Needed by production lines, 0. Available, delivering 168 by sea using 0 convoys out of 0 needed. Then how does it say we have 119? Well, my calculation 168 plus 64 is way more than 119. So why doesn't it get shipped here? I don't know. We have loads of rubber. Where's that coming from here? Whoa! 884 rubber. And yet only 519 reaches us. Needed by production lines 2. Is that just like resource transport inefficiency or something? Can I look at that? Chromium produced 238, exported 119. Why is that? We have a motorized army complete. Don't worry, by the way, if it isn't being dealt with by me very quickly. Paradox did put up some systems in there to make it easier on us, and it'll let it just calculate up. You see, like research or the focus, whatever. We have our research complete. We have 2 research complete. I did not mean to click on that. Which is the production. We're still researching synthetic oil. We're still researching mechanical computing. We have now basic machine tools and I believe support weapons. Yes. I can't do a lot more here. We could go for marines or paratroopers, but going for one of these at construction speed sounds amazing. And another one, a dispersed industry or concentrated industry. I guess we'll have to do concentrated industry. We're an island. We can protect that. There we go. We have a national focus. We could go for a Royal Tank Regiment. But is what I want to do in the next few days, like in the next few researches, is that actually tank research? If we start doing that, it's 1936. We could do the Matilda. Oh yeah, and then replace our army with Matildas. Or alternatively, go quickly for the Crusader and build tons and tons of crusaders, but we'll have to start like a year early to be able to put a lot of them into the war. Either way, going for armor focus isn't a bad choice. However, if we go with, let's see, if we go with the Crusader as our main tank that we produce, we would have to start a year early, so then we can do some other research, which would be something in infantry, maybe a support battalion, maybe like some field hospitals. Manpower is something we could focus on. Anti-tank is a possibility. Really? Why can't I do this? Because we need world tension. So if we could base national unity, what does that do for us? National unity. Where is that? Okay, that's national unity. Weekly change at what represents the willingness of the people at the top to prosecute a war to the finish. The higher the salary is, the longer they will fight on before considering surrender. Okay, so I'm impartial to all of these decisions. I mean, I don't like going through these routes, but gas max, would that do base national unity? Well, that's good. And military training, is these mutual exclusive? No. Removes national spirit, the wall to end all wars, that's something good. Embargo Germany. War with Germany. It's a route that we don't want to go through, but not necessarily now. Alright, I have decided. Let's go for Royal Tank Regiment, and we can put the decision on what tank to research and what tank to go for later, to a later date. Maybe we'll go for both, just do half our army with Matildas and then make some bigger tank battalions made out of Crusaders, which might be a bad idea. Just dismiss the tank brigade altogether, put some Matildas in charge, put them in with some infantry divisions, not make too many, but make enough to make a difference, and use the Crusader as our main battle tank. We do need army experience for that. So, we can reform our government. We need a political advisor, maybe? Communist? No. We don't need a democratic reformer. Could do some... We could do this one. Philip Kerr, political power gain, 15%. Seems like a mighty fine thing. Fascism? Hell no. A backstabber, political power gain plus 5%. Illusory drift defense plus 15%. That's not necessary. Construction speeds? That is a good thing. Conversion, no. And military construction, except for factory plus lots. We can also do one of these, all of these. Research. Armor research time, minus 10%. Yes, but not necessarily yet. You know what? Where's that? That's the daily democracy. No. Political power gain, yeah. Just get a guy that gets us more political power so we can get more guys. It seems like a mighty fine first investment. Invest to get more. So, we're still on speed 4. We're still waiting for stuff to happen. We are training units in the British theater. We'll not be doing so in the Cairo theater, for the reason that they're just not worth it. These are a token force. They're meant to defend Cairo, to not make it be run over. We have these boats, These ships, we should take them all the way to Portsmouth. We need our ships. Oh, we've Malta. Here's another fleet. You also go here. There's no way we're gonna hold the Mediterranean Sea, so why even try? We have these ships. Also going to go to Portsmouth. Gibraltar. We have this unit. Will we go and take this unit and add it here? We will. And he will have to arrive in this province. We have this one token unit here, which will remain here. No. We'll go here. More units to defend. And maybe we could like build on some kind of force here to actually provide a front, but I'm not gonna try to hold every little piece of random territory that we have lying around, like these giant swaths, because it's not where my focus should and I want to be. We have these ships, which will remain here. They might help a little bit against Japan. Plus, it's not necessarily like the biggest front, so it's just not a clusterfuck like here in Africa. So they might make a difference there. Hold on to some territory. For the rest, we have our vessel in South Africa to push some buttons. Gibraltar, I mean, it's nice to have, it's nice to hold. Is there actually resources there, or is it just for the... There's no resources there. It's just for the tactical position. I mean, in theory, we could actually put some more troops in there and not make them be able to walk in it. It's actually fair. So let's take these three, create a different group, and make them Gibraltar. You are not moving. Thank you. And we'll take you free, and we'll select a new theater. And we'll call you... Thank you. The Gibraltar Strait defense. Very good, very good. We have a Royal Tank Regiment, which is excellent. It means we can start researching tanks. And we can still focus on other stuff. Let's go for Reinforce the Empire. We could use some of that national unity. There we go. We have 3 civilian factories. We don't want 3 civilian factories. We could have the 3 civilian factories build some 3 civilian factories. We could alternatively... What is our radio stations doing here? Just along that. Anti-air. Enough air bases. Civilian factories? More military factories. Let's do more military factories. More Lothian. More Yorkshire. And also put one more on Wales. Excellent. Production, we don't have any free military factories. But if we were to gain some, then we should put some in... Let's put 2 in support equipment. Let's put 2 in infantry equipment. And let's unpause it again. Oh, no. Wrong button. Ah, they've all been trained actually. So let's take like all but one. All but one. Add them to here. There is the Spanish Civil War between nationalist Spain and communist Spain, Republican Spain. What will this mean for Spain? Well, troubles. Can I, like, send volunteers to one or the other? No? No. Such a shame. I'll have to wait. You all go on these lines. You are still the training group. If there's anything to train right now. There still isn't enough equipment to train more troops, which is fine. We could alternatively, because they haven't trained yet, just build some motorized divisions. How many do we have right now? 198. Let's do that. Let's train a motorized division. Motorized division has motorized infantry, engineer company, reading company. Yes. That seems totally fine. That was not what I meant to do. This was working before. That's better. Alright, you have to pick on here. Alright, that's 1 unit. We can build 1 unit. How many motorized vehicles? Like 300. So we need shit more. Let's build some of these factories that we're building on there. Let's build more military factories. Games are concluded. Just one and all fantastically. I apologize for that. And with that, we come to the end of this episode. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And please stay tuned for the next episode. Goodbye.